Hello, hi, welcome to another BookTube video. If I'm looking a bit sweaty, it's because it's so hot here in the UK, and I know some people say it's not that hot, but we don't have aircon, so it's hot, for me anyway. But hello, welcome, hi, my name's Dan. I do a lot of stuff on my channel, but I am going to start concentrating on the books, and I like to read sort of Victorian literature or classics, so either pre-Victorian, just a little bit post-Victorian, as well as historical fiction. So I very rarely do what I'm going to read in the month coming up, TBR sort of thing, but I thought I would for July because it's a very special month, and that is because it's Jane Austen July. So Jane Austen July is an event run by 3 booktubers, and it just encourages people to read Jane Austen. So the booktuber I follow quite closely and have done for a couple of years now is Katie from the channel Books and Things. I'll leave her details below, and I will try to link her video introducing Jane Austen July, but I'm old. Like, I'm 40 this year and I don't know how to do this. So I'm going to try and work out how to do it. I'm sure I'll be able to put it in the description and leave the link to her video below introducing Jane Austen July. It's been running for a number of years now, and it's just encouraging people to read Jane Austen. So I read my first Jane Austen last year due to Jane Austen July, but I didn't do a video about it. I kind of took a bit of a break from BookTube. So this year I'm intent on rereading that book and doing a video about it, as well as reading some other books. But I just wanted to share this little book that I bought. So this has the complete novels, as well as some of the short stories and a bit about Jane Austen's life in it. I bought this from one of my favourite places in the UK, probably my favourite places in the world, Haworth, which is the home to the Brontes. A little shop there, the Cabinet of Curiosities. Right at the back is a place where they have loads of books, and I found this there for £25, and it has all Jane Austen's novels, short stories, and a bit about Jane Austen's life. Anyway, so what are my plans for Jane Austen July? So what are my plans? So the main premise of Jane Austen July is just to get reading Jane Austen. But there are a few different prompts that you can follow if you choose to. So the main thing is the read along, which is a month long through the whole month of July. One particular Jane Austen novel that everyone reads along to, a chapter or two, well, I think it's a couple of chapters every day. And this year that is Emma. So yes, I will be taking part in the read along, which is Emma. So I've got my copy already and I will be taking part in that. So there's some other prompts as well. You can read some of Jane Austen's shorter unfinished works. You can read something like a retelling of a Jane Austen story as well. And on Katie's video, which I hope that I'll be able to link, has some suggestions there, which I recommend you check out. But yeah, the main thing is just read some Jane Austen. You've got the read along. You can choose to read one of her shorter unfinished stories. So what I'm planning to do, so I'm going to do Emma, but I will also want to reread Sense and Sensibility. So this is what I read last year, but I didn't make a video, and I really regret it because I had so much to say about it, but it's been a year, so I've kind of forgotten what I wanted to say, but I knew that I wanted to say something, well, quite a lot. So I'm going to reread it and do a video on it. So that is my second read, but I'm not quite content on just reading those two. And, you know, sometimes it takes me a while to read a book, and when I motivate myself, like for the Walter Scott Prize, I push myself to read all 12 of those books in a short space of time. Then I've had a little break. It's taken me a month nearly to read Trollope's Barchester Towers, which I have finished, and you'll see my video that I've just done a few days ago. But now I'm pressing myself. I'm going to read all of this in July. So next up, I've got this little book which has some of Jane Austen's short stories, and I'm going to choose to do Sanditon because I've heard so much about it. And obviously there is a TV version, I believe, on Netflix that I saw, but I refuse to watch anything on TV or any of the movies until I've read the book. I have to read the book before I watch one of the adaptations. So because I really want to watch Sanditon, I have to read Sanditon first. So that's my plan. So Emma, oh my God, what did I just say? Sanditon, obviously, and what's the other one I've got it in my hands? Sense and Sensibility. I've had a few drinks, I've been out, sorry. So yeah, Emma, Sense and Sensibility, and Sanditon is my plans for Jane Austen July. Yeah, it's just a short video just to give a brief introduction to that. I highly recommend, if you love classical literature, check out Jane Austen July. There is also a link on Goodreads. I will also maybe try and link that in the description. I'm sure I just copy and paste that and put it in the description, surely. But there's a group on there anyway where you can follow and you can discuss, especially as you're reading along your couple of chapters a day. Keep up with people, see what they think as well. It's just, if you love books, it's just a great place to be. And yeah, I love it. So that's my plans. Are you following along? What are your plans? Let me know down below in the comments. Until next time, bye.